Hey BladeOps, we had a few requests to compare the Benchmade Infidel with the new Benchmade Pagan. Both out the fronts, both excellent blades. We'll just kind of run down some of the differences on specs, pricing and design and whatnot, and then let you decide which one you like better and maybe why. So as far as price goes, the Infidel, and we're talking about these specific models. With the black blade, they are a few bucks more. So the ones you see here, the Infidel, $399, and the Pagan, $357. So you save a few bucks on the Pagan. Of course, with BladeOps, there's always free shipping, and they're both always backed by the Benchmade LifeSharp program. Blade length, identical. We'll hold those up next to each other. And even if the specs, not on the blade, but on the overall length, were slightly different, it was by like 1/100th of an inch. So blade length, identical. The Infidel is the D2 steel, and the Pagan is the 154 cm. The blade on the Pagan is that chisel ground, so all flat on the back, and then the tapering on the top, the grind on the front of the blade. And the Infidel is ground on both sides. So that's one big difference. That's probably the most noticeable difference between the two blades. But then also the handle shape is slightly different. You can see the Infidel has a little bit of a steeper finger grooves on both sides. The Pagan a little more rounded. And there's a good look at it. The Infidel has that directional jimping on top, front and back, and the Pagan is a smoother finish. So the actual coating on the knife has a little more traction on the Infidel and a little smoother on the Pagan. Might slip into your pocket a little bit nicer. Pocket clip, identical. And as far as weight, they're both 5 ounces, and they're both, it says the Infidel is 8.95 inches overall, and the Pagan is 8.96 inches overall, so identical. You're not going to notice a difference. As far as thickness, about the same. So the knives are very, very similar. You do have a little bit of a blood groove on the top of the Infidel. You don't get that on the Pagan. It also has that chisel ground. So basically, the grind on the blades, the handle texture, the handle kind of layout, and then the price. Those are the kind of the 4 major differences. As far as the action goes, I'd say it's pretty close to the exact same. Both really smooth, firing it out nicely. The button on the Infidel is a little more squared off. The Pagan a little more rounded. So there are the differences between the Infidel and the Pagan. Comment down below. Let me know which one you like better, why. If you want to save a few bucks, maybe you like the chisel grind on the newer blade. But there you have it, the Pagan versus the Infidel. Comment down below. Check it out. BladeOps.